For my hero's journey project, I decided to do one of my favorite games of all time, Cyberpunk 2077. Specifically the Street Kid path, which is really rooted in what this game is really all about. Now, I kind of realizing now this is like the worst game to ever do a school project on. It's kind of like really inappropriate, but it'll be fine, probably. I don't know.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy...
Yeah, we do not have enough time for an intro. I'm just getting started. The game starts off with the main character V doing a job to rob a luxury car, but the job goes wrong and V meets her to-be best friend Jackie, albeit on the floor of a car garage. V quits doing jobs for their previous employer and does jobs freelancing with Jackie around Night City. This is what the city is all about. Do risky jobs, make money, and most importantly, make a name for yourself, which is something that this duo will do fairly soon. V and Jackie get a job from Dexter Deshawn, a fixer in Night City. The job is a heist to steal an artifact from Arasaka, the biggest microcorporation on the planet. V and Jackie assemble a team and go to Arasaka Tower to start their heist. Things are going well until the leader of Arasaka, Saburo, is killed by his son Yorinobu. This sets the tower on lockdown and V and Jackie have to make an escape with the artifact. They just barely get out, but as they get back to their meeting point, Jackie passes from his injuries, transferring the artifact to V. And then V gets shot by Dexter Deshawn for messing up the job, so... Yeah, but V's not dead. And also, Keanu Reeves is in the artifact. That's pretty cool, right? V doesn't think so. The artifact they stole contained the engram of an old terrorist called Johnny Silverhand, who serves as a mentor to V. A mentor V rejects, hoping to cure himself of the new disease within his head. V is now living on a timer. He has only but so much time before the engram fully takes over his mind. Johnny's full anti-Arasaka, shown from his memories of nuking the tower 50 years before the game takes place. But V rejects these ideas and just wants to live. But after many failed attempts of a cure, random jobs to find intel, and more, V and Johnny become closer and V learns to accept his ideas. Johnny tells V more about his story and is there almost like an invisible companion on V's jobs. V even goes down the rabbit hole of Johnny's old band and allows Johnny to play one last time. V and Johnny find their best bet for cures within Arasaka itself, which means one last assault on the tower. V decides to get closer to Arasaka, and with his Arasaka insider Takamura, they go on a mission to rescue Hanako, who is the next in line to lead Arasaka. They hope to depose Saburo, who is keen on killing Takamura for his knowledge of what Saburo did to his father. V gains many allies along the way, like the Nomads in Pan Am, Rogue, Takamura, Judy, and many more. His enemies that test him are usually street gangs and corporations opposing him, but obviously the big enemy is Arasaka itself. After the job with Takamura and rescuing Hanako, Arasaka storms the building and kills Takamura, with V just barely getting out alive. Hanako tells V she wants to meet with him to talk, and the climax of the game nears by. V talks to Hanako where she tells him about her plan to get rid of her brother. V decides to storm Arasaka Tower anyway, and he prepares himself on his rooftop. V sets out to go alone on a blaze of glory, and cuts down the Arasaka Tower floor by floor until he gets to where he needs to be. The Maikoshi, the data fortress that supposedly will have the cure. First, he has to fight Johnny's old rival, Atom Smasher, a borged up superhuman who is essentially Arasaka's puppet. Now of course in cyberpunk fashion, it's revealed that there's no cure in Maikoshi. V can either let Johnny take over his mind completely, or live the rest of the time V has left to be himself. V chooses that option. V walks forward, alone, with nothing left but himself and a deteriorating brain. There essentially is no road back. This story ends up with V a changed person. V got the money, reputation, and everything that he's ever wanted. But what does it really mean now? V's resurrection is in the form of doing one last job. Their name internalized and legacy cemented. V has become something more. They've become a legend. V may not get to live to hear their name voiced by the city for years to come, but the memory of them will still hold true. And who knows, with 6 months left on V's life, they may be able to find a true cure within that time. If not, they live the Night City dream. Come from nothing, die as everything. Okay, it's like 11:30. I'm like running out of time. I'm gonna end this. Bye.